pretty soon, all the resistance people, they're not going to have anything else to talk about. They're not going to have anything to fight against. Real talk. They're going to have to go after us. They're going to go after you. They're going to go after me. They're going to go after people that have the guts to call out the establishment. Because they won't have any more Trump people to go after. They won't be able to go after Trump and make 100 videos. They won't be able to resist Trump anymore. He's gone, right? What will they do with themselves? They're going to do what they've always done. Go after revolutionaries. Call us, black identitarians or some crazy crap they make up for black people who know they're black and realize the situation in America. They're going to go after those people. And they're going to go after people like you and I, people that are also on the left who might want, I don't know, Medicare for all or legalizing weed or, I don't know, water that can be drinkable. It's going to get really dangerous out here. And they're going to come for us. They're going to be brazen about it because they're not going to spend their time going after the people in power because the people in power, no matter what they do, no matter what Joe Biden does, no matter what Kamala Harris does, they are Democrats. And they're not going to go after the hand that feeds them. They will not bite the hand that feeds them, even if that hand has their hand around their damn necks. They're going to continue to lick the boot, even if the boot is covered in blood from stomping out their sisters and brothers. Mark my words, they are not going to question truth to power. Yeah, they're not going to do it, man. Instead, what they're going to do is, when the system slaps them in the face, pow, they can slap them in the face. They're going to look at the system, they're going to look at Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and all the henchmen, and instead of hitting them, what they're going to do? They're going to punch somebody over here. Now, this is your left, but my left's here. They're going to punch that way. Bam! They're going to punch the leftists. When the system, run by Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, kicks them in the stomach, bam, kicks them in the stomach. Instead of going after them, they're going to look over and say a revolutionary. They're going to hear somebody talking about fighting the system. They're going to attack them. They're going to kick them because that's the way the game is played, guys. Oh, no, they're not going to go after the real power structure because that's not what they're in it for. They're in it to put money in the bank. They're in it to wear Christian Louboutins. They're in it to go fancy places. I notice them. I see them all, guys. This is my job to pay attention there. Folks, they can't even make posts. They're so scared. So everybody wants to be a journalist or a commentator and talk about politics now. They are so chicken shit. They make posts like this. Kamala Harris used to lock up a lot of black people. What are your thoughts? Joe Biden was best friends with a triple K member and a white supremacist who was for segregation. What are your thoughts? These are people who call themselves journalists, commentators, and thought leaders. And they have no guts whatsoever. Now, no one asks them to be commentators, thought leaders, activists, and none of that, but they just want to get the viewership. They want to get the viewership and the awareness, but they have no guts. So instead of having an opinion, what they do is they ask what your opinion is. Hey, this man beat up an old lady and an old man with a baseball bat. What are your thoughts? They don't even have the courage to say, hey, that's wrong. They don't even say, hey, this is horrible. Look at this shit. Because somebody might call them out. What you doing saying that's horrible? You better tap dance for Kamala. You better get your dance on. You better start twerking for Joe Biden. That's how hard it is to be in this space. It's hard, it's hard for me to ignore it. I know I got to ignore it, but I want you to know that I'm paying attention to these things. And I vow to you that I'm not here for the season. I'm here for a reason, okay?
Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't be fooled by corporate media talking heads misleading the people. Get your news and information from an entity that keeps it real. Tim Black. Tim Black is the host of The Tim Black Show. Independent news that leaves you informed, inspired, and sometimes entertained, but always in the know. Go to timblacktv.com and sign up today. The Tim Black Show is news for people who can't stand the news. See you there.